coat it on both sides with lots of pepper.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep. Here we go. Oh, I thought it was gonna jump at me.
No, it's not gonna jump at you.
Now, with that one big chunk of meat,
Yes.
how many people would it serve?
How many people would that serve? I would say in a Japanese kitchen, possibly 3 to 4. In our kitchen, me.
Right. One. Just one of you.
I'm getting the next 3 ingredients ready actually.
Here we go.
One is sugar.
Okay.
A lot of people say, why are you using sugar?
Yeah, why?
Because we want to coat it. The sugar actually acts as a binding agent for
Right.
the mirin and the soya sauce. Because we want to have some different flavor, some Asian flavor in.
Okay.
Not just a peppered steak like the Americans would do. And add a little bit of ketchup.
Right.
We just basically sear that. And then with a marinade,
Okay.
we let it cook in so that it builds basically
Right.
like a really nice coat to it. So you normally need a good steak, I would say around 4 to 6 minutes depending on the size.
Okay.
This one is not too big because we just want little mouse pieces.
Right.
You see, it's getting harder. You see that? It's getting
Right, okay.
on the outside. If you try yourself for a second, you can
Outside.
feel the meat. It's not
Yes.
spongy anymore.
Yes.
And it's coming to, again, rather undercook than overcook. Are you ready?
Here we go. Wow. So just a touch of that.
Yeah, a little bit more of that. And sugar.
Now let me tell you, man, people at home, the aroma, oh, it's kicking.
It is kicking.
It is kicking.
And all you make sure, you just spread it everywhere. And what you want that. This is what you want. This has to coat the meat.
What do I want to get the neighbors to go, fire, fire?
The meat has changed color because that's the soya sauce what attacks it straight away, which we love. And you see it's coming down, so another 1 or 2 minutes and there's nothing in the pan left except the steak. You don't really cook for your girlfriend, you heat.
Right, that's
What
true.
else are you doing with your girlfriend while I'm still looking after the meat?
Well, I like to turn the heat on once in a while. Hey, hey! I'm talking about food, thank you very much.
we talked early on that she's hot.
She's hot. No, she's very hot. Now, she's very exotic, very talented, and the thing that I find very sexy about it is that she's very smart, very cunning, and we get along great. We love tennis, we love white wine, you know? That's what we do, and we enjoy life as is. That's it.
It's really nice to hear. You see that?
Wow. You know what? The steak now, it's the color of my girlfriend.
Okay, I just take that out a little.
Right.
You could leave that in a little bit longer.
Right.
But what we're trying to do is not to overdo it. So what we're doing now, we are resting the steak for around 2 minutes.
Okay.
This is vital. I can't say this often enough. Do not start to cut anything in meat before you have rested it. Because the juice, what is inside the steak, will stay inside the steak. When you cut it now, all the little bit blood and so on would run away. Just see. Because I want cubes, so I cut a little bit on the outside.
Right.
Look at that. So, I let you do one in a minute because just try to cut me a 1 centimeter strip.
Okay. With this, right?
Yes.
Not
Good.
bad?
Yeah, continue.
All right.
You shouldn't say that I didn't teach you anything.
Oh, you taught me a lot today.
And go a little bit back. 2 and 3. You see, this is what we want, the perfect cube. What do you think about that?
You make magic in the kitchen, man.
So basically you have now, you can do it the Japanese way.
Right?
They would do it a little bit like that and would take it a little bit like this, just for the decoration. And as I told you, we didn't put any salt on the steak because we had the soya sauce, which is salty enough. But this one is quite nice when you just add a few sprinkles of salt onto the top, which will easily melt, and it gives it a really nice flavor.
Right.
So very, very simple first dish. What do you think? Looks good?
It looks good and it looks delicious. I smell even yummier too.
and clean up the kitchen and get ready for your dessert. What do you
All
think?
right, chocolate mousse, here it comes.
Chocolate mousse, here it comes. Now we are coming to dessert time.
Oh, I like that.
Basic, simple ingredients is
Okay.
a double boil, which is basically nothing else but a pot of water,
Okay.
which we have on here. It doesn't have to cook fully or boil, just a little bit, so
Right.
that you get the steam. And you put a pot on top of it.
Okay.
But you have to make sure that the pot is actually not touching the water.
Not
You-
submerged into the water.
Correct.
Okay.
You want just the steam to heat it up.
Question.
Yes.
Why can't I just heat the pot and throw the chocolate in there? Would that just melt?
It would melt, but there's three things. First of all, you need the right temperature of the
Okay.
chocolate.
Right.
Because if you add the chocolate, if it's too hot into the mousse, then it will basically not stick together and the
Okay.
mousse doesn't get fluffy.
Right.
The second thing is, if you heat it up too hot, the cacao butter, what is in the chocolate, would separate from the hard, solid chocolate.
Ah.
And then you have a really ugly mixture.
Right.
So temperature is important, and with this you can control the temperature easy.
See, something new every day, Nick.
So first you
what
need
do
the
do?
chocolate in here.
How many?
300 grams to be exact. So basically we weighed it for you.
Also, that's 300,
Everything.
right?
Exactly.
So this is chocolate. I can actually eat this, right?
You certainly can.
Let me check.
I mean, you see, when we went shopping, I showed you some of the real truffles and the real chocolate.
You know what? What is this again?
This is dark chocolate. Cooking chocolate, 70% cacao, really dark. I add this here.
I'm ready.
Very good. So you see, it starts already melting. So this is a process what takes a couple of minutes.
Right. Oh, look, that one said, save me. I'll save you.
Now I'm not sure if my recipe still works because a few are missing, but don't worry,
Okay, go ahead.
we save you. First thing first, we have a monster of a mixer.
Wow, that's big.
First we need some whipping cream.
Okay.
And we need the whipping cream
Right.
whipped.
I'm very good at whipping. Trust me, man. I'm very good. See these hands? These hands were made. Okay.
I seriously looking forward to meet his girlfriend.
Just like me, man. Female version.
This is 500 ml or half a liter of whipping cream. That's why we did it for you, so no worries. And the most important ingredient, sugar.
That's true.
So, 35 grams of sugar,
Which is that?
which is that.
I love this, man.
Okay. While this is doing, I am getting you a second one of these.
All right.
Because now comes your skill level.
Oh, I was
We're
born
not
with it.
playing anymore. Now it's hard cooking time.
Nick, I was born with this, man. Come on, Nick.
Yeah, this is easy. But now I want you to crack some eggs.
Hey,
It looks good. Perfect.
hey. And then what?
Yeah, I'm just watching your cream. I think 1 or 2 more seconds. 3. Turn it down.
Better?
Yeah. Turn
All right.
it off. A famous chef told me good cream is when you can do that.
Really? Okay.
It works. Just whipping cream, which we need to fold into our chocolate later on.
Okay.
In the fridge.
In the fridge. Here you go for mine, honey.
What do you think about that?
So like that, right?
Yes, because it needs to be all melted.
Help me, I can't save you. I can't save you anymore. Now, Nick, I had a question, man.
Yes.
Now, is chocolate really a good substitute for sex?
No. And
What?
every man would say no. Every woman would say yes.
Yes. Now, how about this?
This looks actually quite good. Let me
All
just
right.
check that. You see, now the chocolate has melted. This is what you want.
Okay.
But you have to take it off the boil because it needs to cool down a little bit.
Right.
And the temperature is here really, really important because we have to fold that in here.
Okay.
Because you want the fluffiness.
Right.
And when you take it now, the egg and the chocolate would not stick together.
Okay.
So
what do I
because we
do?
need to fold it in way